Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Desmond has a read on it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Not close. It's 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 31 will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, a tough one at the plate for him so far with the 2 punch-outs. But hey, that's going to happen to you at times, and you just have to have a short memory in this game.
Brian Mitchell will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Number 31 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The batter, number 19.
Number 19 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Elvis Andrus stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit to first. To his right, Bird. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
When you look at the way he's throwing the ball, he's thrown first pitch strikes to less than 40% of the batters that he's faced, and yet he's still pitching well. And we're in the middle of this ball game.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a high pop-up. Moreland is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Mark Teixeira stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Throw on to first, and they're able to get Teixeira 2 away. Gary Sanchez steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moreland is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. Ian Desmond is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Sent on the ground out to second, on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Jonathan Lucroy ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Now big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll see the exciting young short. And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Greg Bird stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Greg Bird.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
That evens it up 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Mitch Moreland will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Adrian Beltre stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter right there.
Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it. Didi Gregorius will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting,
Eric Young Jr. steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be just foul down the line, as that had double written all over it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here. So he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
And the runner back easily.
Keeping him close.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Aaron Hicks gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Mark Teixeira will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
up next for the Yankees, catcher.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple. Number 31 will try and snap out of it. 3 at-bats and 3 whiffs thus far. Chasen Shreve will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Oh, and guys, he's already got the hat trick, and he's got that old golden sombrero staring him right in the face. I can't watch.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Now batting, number 19.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Tap foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting number 1, shortstop
Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check. Sam Dyson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Starlin Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Turned on down the line. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. Into the box, Chase Headley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And no shot for Chu. He's in there at third.
First baseman number 33,
Greg Bird stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Heading out towards shallow right. Chu has it in his tracks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
Shortstop.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eric Young Jr. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Curtis Granderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Andrus on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And hey, how about 2 for the price of 1 to finish things off here? He gets the double play grounder here to dig himself out of trouble and picks up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, the Rangers couldn't have done it tonight without the contributions of this